So what was it like growing up on Church Street and Alabama Street as a kid?
Man, me growing up, I was the baby boy of 7. My brother was the oldest. My mother had 5 girls in the middle and a boy at the bottom.
Okay, what are your siblings' names?
Lillian Booker, get them in order right. Bernice Sherry, Sherry, we call Lynn. Veronica Moore, which we call Leaky, and LaWanda Sherry.
Oh, okay.
Them my siblings that was in the house with me.
Oh, okay, that was the one by on your mother's
and my
side.
Brother Jerome Booker.
Okay, that was on your mother's side.
Yes.
And you also had some siblings on your father's side as well.
Yes. And let me get them in order right. I had Roxanne Cobb, which everybody know her from 4E. Russ Stacy Cobb and Rhonda Cobb, who are deceased. And Deontay Walton and Lakia Wiley, Kiki.
Oh, okay. Did you say Rockety?
Oh, I always leave the boys out.
I don't know if he said it or not, but I was trying to listen.
No, I ain't said Roosevelt Cobb, also known as Rocky D.
Oh, okay. Okay. Look, I said we them 70 baby. Look, we can't remember like we used to.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So you have quite an extended family.
Oh yeah.
Well, I bet if some ever went down back in the day, boy, they know not to remember you, cause boy, you got plenty back. Huh?
Man, yeah. It was 6 on each side, and I'm in the middle on both sides.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I got 6 on both sides. So. Yeah. But
so as a child growing up in these areas, what did y'all used to do? That kids I'm sure don't do anymore.
Shoot, swim, all this stuff. I used to crawl through these little pipes, man. I remember crawling in them pipes when I was a little boy, man. Just catching crawfish, going through the creeks. That's the type of stuff I did. Cause having 5 sisters, I got put out the house a lot. And so being put out the house a lot, I just learned to have fun within myself and go out there and play.
You got put out the house a lot.
Oh yeah.
How you get
when they get to cleaning up.
Oh, okay.
They get to cleaning up, listening to Soul Train, soap operas. They just put me out the house.
You just be in the way.
Yeah, I just be in the way. So they'll put me out. I go out there and build, Sam, child stuff.
Yeah, kids don't go outside too much now.
Nah, they got other things to occupy them. Every now and then, like that little group we just saw, we starting to see them come out a little more now. But it's good that they get out, get some sunlight, get some exercise their bodies, and don't be concealed to a house, man. And get some fresh air. So, yeah, man, I did all the kid stuff, all the child stuff. But growing up, no, they weren't here. This road actually stopped right there. Right there, that's where it stopped at. This road was all this right here. When I was a little boy, all this right here was woods. And we had a path that we went, after it got right there, we had a path that went by Miss Gilmore's house and took us to the playground. And then we had another path that took us to Butler Street. All this was bushes.
Man, I remember back in the day, man, this street used to be packed back in the day.
Oh yeah.
Hey, everything understood don't need to be discussed. But man,
all the way.
Hey, especially
if you know, you know. Hey, how they say, if you know, you know.
If you know, you know. Especially on a Sunday.
Oh man.
But a lot of things have changed around here now.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't live in the same places anymore. And a lot of people have even gone on to be with the Lord.
Yeah.
But man, even me myself, I have a lot of memories on this street. Like some good and some bad. But man,
I got so many, man, that I can't even talk about them all. But yeah, this from here, well, all of it really, but from here, used to be back in the day, all this right here, all the way to the top, both sides, the backyard, everything was packed out, and everybody know.
And man, it was
just a hangout spot.
Right. It's just amazing how things have changed over the years, man. And it just crossed my mind that you can look, man, and just this little area right here that we're at now. People that no longer with us that have lived in each one of these houses.
Yeah. This is my sister's house. My niece Sharika. She passed away, I think, in 2000. I was locked up 2002, maybe 2001, 2000. I'm not sure with the year. Be honest. I just know I wasn't here when she passed away, but yeah. This house right here, we lost 2 people used to stay here. Aunt live, you remember Aunt?
Right.
And we lost Toya's son.
Also, Angela used to stay there too.
Yeah, Angela used to stay there too. Yeah.
And that house right there, it need to be up there on that Black History wall up there in Sherman Place.
Marie was like my mother. One of my, when you growing up, when I was growing, we call mothers, you know what I'm saying? But there was my brother. We lost Marie, Dion, and I think Miss Shirley. We used to stay here once in a time. They used to stay here, so
right.
Yeah.
And everybody that watching should remember that house.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Y'all know back in the day, the late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah,
they used to be the spot right there.
Yeah,
and for a good reason.
Yeah, that was my sister used to let us we used to park up there and get away from a lot of mess.